Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Pascal Siakam, and it's Hayward in at the center position. And for the Bulls, Buzelis out there with Zach Herder. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
And it's the Pacers to start out. Pass to Slim. Out to Hayward. Over Herder. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Collins. Nice D from Hayward. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Defensive foul.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who keeps things moving. Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
Now here's Siakam, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Rose. Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Halliburton against White. Now here's Halliburton, guarded closely. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Connects from downtown. Siakam's got 5 points.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Rose, left side. Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Halliburton, the pass to ABC. Here's Slim.
Oh, yes!
Whoa!
Throw it down!
Oh!
And that one is hammered home!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. White finds Rose. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Now Halliburton had a tough time getting anything going against the Hawks.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? And he bangs it home with one hand.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And stolen by Herder. The steal. Now the Pacers on the move. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Bulls trail by 8. Rose outside. from beyond the arc.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now here's Halliburton. No points yet. Out to the right wing. Pass to Slim. 5 on the clock. Here's ABC. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Herder.
Good whistle there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Indiana.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
You knew what was on his mind.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Rose has got 5 now.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Halliburton, the pass to Slim. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Indiana.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Halliburton with a steal. Here's Slim. He's guarded by White. Here's ABC. Siakam, the pass to ABC. Here's Slim. He's guarded by White. 6 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. Over Buzelis. Siakam, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Buzelis from the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Hayward, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Smith. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Slim. He's got 6. Pass to ABC. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Both shots good from the stripe. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, Jones knocks it down from distance.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 10 shooting. McConnell with it. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. To the right side. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Slim, pass to ABC. White with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. High arcing shot. Tipped. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. McConnell against Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It goes on Obi Toppin.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Indiana. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Toppin outside. to the left side wing. Here's ABC driving in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Jones after the basket by Indiana. Here's White. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Nimhart. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Now here's Nimhart. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. McConnell against Jones. McConnell passes to ABC. Shot clock at 6. Here's Turner. Again, Indiana.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 7-point differential. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Here's White. Cash money from 16 feet away.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Indiana ahead. They lead by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Buzelis out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Kevin Herter. And it's Rose in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's ABC. Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam! Time right there.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Rose. Outside Herter. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, there is no doubt when Herter pulls up from beyond the arc. Zero.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Here's ABC. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Rose. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Chicago.
A big strength of Rose. He has spent lots of time on becoming a better shooter, and it shows.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Oh, there's the alley. Nimhart, the pass to Siakam. Can't hit that one.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's Herter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Herder's got 5 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Halliburton against Rose. Fires top of the key. Halliburton misses.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
The drive by Rose.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
Collins against Hayward. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Chicago leading. Collins outside. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Collins. He's got 14.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Timeout called, the Pacers. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Here's Slim. He's got 6. And it's stolen by Rose. Here's Herder. Oh, denied by Hayward. They get it back. Pass to Buzelis. Puts up a 3. Rose can't connect.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And Rose has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Williams. It's tipped. Here's Slim. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Williams. Indiana shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Rose against Matherin. White for 3. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Slim. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. And they recover it. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. Siakam's got 10.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
The Bulls trail by 5. Outside White. Outside Herder. Can they get it? And Rose is good for 3. Rose has got 12 now in this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And the Bulls call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Matherin. Outside White. Back to Rose. Launches it. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Slim, pass to Hayward. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Kobe White picks one up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Jones, he's checked in for Rose. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, BA, averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. Here's Slim. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Hayward outside. Stolen by Ball. And now the Bulls in transition. Now Jones. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Stolen by Collins. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Smith's got his second basket on the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end. Not wasting those extra chances at all.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Over to the wing. To the middle. Out to Hayward. He shoots. And it's Turner that time on the assist by Hayward. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Jones in the post. He's marked by McConnell. Oh, denied by Hayward. Pass to Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First nice physical play by Turner, getting to the strike.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Indiana making a switch here, and so Turner nails them both. Chicago has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Hayward, driving inside. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Three-pointer, Buzelis, pure from three-point range. Buzelis has got 6.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was ego on this team. Now, looks could be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
That's just weak perimeter D. Can't let a team sink that such a high percentage. They need to come out in the second half and just do better. Otherwise, the barrage will continue.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. They've got Halliburton, and it's Hayward in at the 5, roaming the paint. Siakam, left side. Out to the right wing. Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him.
Oh, once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for a liftoff. What a slam.
Here's Slim. He's guarded by White. Slim, pass to Siakam. Right wing, 3-pointer. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And here's White. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Outside Herter. There's the triple. Pacers with a rebound. Slim's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Out to the right wing. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Slim. Over to the wing. The 3-ball. And that one's good. ABC. And it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. They recover it. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Shot from 12, and down it goes. 2 points. White's got 6.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
From deep 3-point land. No good there.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Indiana leading by 5. Here's Hayward. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jalen Smith. No good on the free throw. For Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Smith. And Williams is subbed in for White. Good on the second one. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts.
To check some stats for him. The Bulls trail by 6. From deep, Rose. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Rose against Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
From deep, Rose. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Unable to get that one. Good D by Rose.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Huerter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derrick still has a passion for the game.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Jones against Halliburton. Over Jones. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Halliburton's got 8 points.
And this is how dangerous Halliburton can be from the mid-range. Gotta guard him closely.
Foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Huerter.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
Now Rose. He has 29 now. It's good. Rose has got 31.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Halliburton. Neesmith on the wing. Takes a 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 3. Jones with the ball. 5 points in the game. Ball with it. Picked up by Neesmith. They grab their own miss. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Here's Slim, guarded by Rose. Slim, the pass to Toppin. Here's ABC, ball with a steal. Here's Rose, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
Here's Slim, 17 points in the game.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago.
At the line for 1.
Here's Jones. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass the ball. Jones in the post. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Jones has got 7 points in the game. Indiana's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's Slim, guarded by Rose. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Pacers ball.
And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Right side Jones. Deflected! Here's Slim, defended by Jones. Here's Slim. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more. 1:07 left in the third.
Indiana foul.
Some changes for Chicago. Smith comes in for Collins, and it's Kobe White in for Rose.
Substitution for the Bulls, Jalen Smith.
And 1:01 left in the third. And here's Smith. He's got 5 to the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Slim. He's guarded by White. Here's Slim. Pass to Turner. Ball with a steal. From the high post. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Ball. Smith's got 9 points. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Nimhard fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
The ball's knocked loose. White, the pass to Smith. Back to White. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays. Oh! Wow. Big finish right there!
What a finish.
Wow.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Pacers. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Kevin Herter out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to White. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 5. Back to McConnell, and here's Turner, covered by Smith. Turner inside. He's against Smith. Turner, no good. Buzelis' shot is good.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
McConnell passes to Nimhard. White with it. He's picked up by Nimhard. The 3 from Ball. Drops in the 3. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
To the wing, right side. ABC, the pass to Turner. Over Smith. Nice shot by Turner. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And shots like this give Turner a confidence boost, feeling like he can score on anyone down there.
White, the pass to Ball. Another 3 for Chicago. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Hayward, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Rose comes in for Ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Here's Hayward. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Zach Collins.
Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana.
That free throw good from Hayward.
2 shots.
That one misses.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Herter passes to Collins. Indiana with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Slim, guarded by Rose. Tries it from the block. Stolen by Collins. Now Rose. It's deflected. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Slim. Buries it from 3. Slim's got 10 points here in the second half.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
For the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Rose has got 38 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Bulls ball.
Here's Rose. Money from 17 feet out. And now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Hayward. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Pacers.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Chicago leading by 5. Long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. And the shot's good. Rose has got 42 in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today.
Nice finish. Man, big time right there.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Indiana making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in.
First team foul. Pacers substitution. Tyrese Halliburton.
Collins passes to Rose. White on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Collins. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Slim. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. And And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Slim. He's guarded by White. Releases. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Lets the 3 fly. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
It's stolen by Halliburton.
They've been harassing the ball nonstop. And as a result, their steals total is ridiculous.
And he gets it to go.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Rose against Halliburton. Rose with the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're on top by 6. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Derrick Rose.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Halliburton for 3. Halliburton knocks it down over the tough D.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Here's Rose, outside Herder. 4-3. Indiana with a rebound. ABC's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Slim. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's White. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good. Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Rose against Halliburton. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bulls lead by 2.
His teammates look too overzealous in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the right side. Out to the right wing. Slim. And he drills the triple.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Pass to Collins. It's good!
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now is 20 seconds. You're almost there.
5 ticks left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Slim. Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer.
Wow. Wins the game with nothing but zeros on the clock. Unbelievable.
A hero's finish, and they're going to have to carry him off on their shoulders for that one.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Got them